freedom of want is as critical as freedom of the press and everything else. So we need to move, I think, shape opinion without seemingly biased, because we've seen so much strife across society. We have fought on communities, we have fought on tribes, we have fought on geographical territories. It hasn't got us anywhere across the world. In some senses, the moment you begin to give this opportunity, once you give people the freedom to earn their money, to see what they're doing, they probably become better human beings. And we are at a global crisis, I think, where climate change is a big impact. We cannot ignore it. I think Sri Lanka is making huge strides. The government is doing in terms of all of that has to come together. So I would just look at it a little more philosophically, less sort of hardcore hack. I could say, yeah, great, strife is great for journalism, it's good business. It makes my readers read more, but I think all of us need to shape that opinion. Sri Lanka has great potential. That, in some senses, Sri Lanka also needs, there'll always be a big brother, right? You don't want that. That's fair enough. And it is for us, I think, to move to give more to the smaller neighbors, not in terms of importance, but in terms of size or population, and give them a whole lot more. And we take, and therefore that integration makes this area far more peaceful. We'll be tremendously prosperous. We saw Europe as an example. There is no reason why we can't do it. And ethnically and everything else, we are so connected. I can come here, I see women in saris, and I'm saying, wow, it's so beautiful. There is no difference in culture. You go to, in Pakistan, it's there, Bangladesh, it's there. And you can see the food, everything. There is so much of geographical, unlike in Europe where it will be so different. So I think the time for South Asia has come. That's my view, and we need to work towards that. There will be reports, everything, but I think journalists have to contribute substantially towards educating people that that's the way, and that creates the own aspirational thing that you meet that aspiration. I think we need to meet the economic needs of people.
Sorry, Imran, I have to personally apologize to you. I think I took the question away from you and went there, but unfortunately, I think we'll have to say bye-bye to Raj because I think he's got lunch. Somebody's waiting at lunch for him, so we'll have to say bye-bye to Raj. Can we maybe continue with the rest of the panel if anyone has questions for the rest of the panel? Yeah. So if rest of the panel any questions, we can continue that conversation. Vote of thanks or no? Okay, fine. Thank you so much, Raj, for your time. I think it's been a real pleasure to have you, and I think a lot of interesting conversations, and I'm sure a lot of food for thought for the journalists. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Sorry,
Okay, I think sensing the mood in the room, can I ask our secretary to give a vote of thanks? Dagani? Vote of thanks.
On behalf of STIMFA, I would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to High Commissioner, our patron, His Excellency Santosh Jha, for initiating this friendship bridge. Our keynote speaker, Group Editorial Director of India Today Group, Raj Chengappa, for committing to come to Colombo despite your busy schedule and sharing your experiences with Sri Lankan colleagues. Our panelists, Tiruchi Handunetti, Rohan Hettiarachchi, and Salya Virupon for sharing your valuable insights, and of course our moderator, Prasad Rangadage, for conducting a very interesting discussion. First Secretary, Ms. Navya Singla, Head of PIC Wing, and her team, for being pillars of strength to make this event a success. Big shout out to our strategic partners, Taj Samudra, Colombo, Taj Samudra, Sri Lanka, and Maldives. Area Director Samrat Datta, Associate Director Public Relations Monita Gurugalla, and the Sri Lankan Airlines and its Manager Corporate Communication, Mr. Deepa Pereira. And of course, Think Partner Daily FT and the Creative Partner, HCB KL.LK. Our host for the day, Santosh Menon, and of course our valued attendees for keeping the event live and engaging. Finally, a big thank you to SLIMFA President Mr. Kasim and Executive Board members for making this event a reality with very short period. Wishing you all a nice weekend and peaceful election.
Come on.